Alright, I'm Cody Calhoun. I've been wrestling, this is my second year wrestling. We usually run for a little bit to warm up, then we stretch it out, and then we drill some moves, and coach goes over new moves for us to practice. And then for the last half hour of practice, we go live wrestling and try to work on our technique. We go pretty far. I mean, we got a lot of good guys, but personally, I would like to get as far as state. We've already started our dual meets, which is school against school, and we've won all of them except for one of them against Franklin. In like the best shape that you're ever going to be in for a long time. You have to be fit to even be in the game. I mean, if you're not in shape, then it's really going to show out on the mat, and you're not going to do that well. The one that I coach, Deacon Eaker, is selling these hats for $15. It says Blue Devil Wrestling on them. You'll see there's still flyers up around the school. We need some new equipment like headgear. You'll see some of the guys. It's to protect our ears. I actually had ear surgery earlier this year because I wasn't really wearing my ear guards in practice, but we really need to keep our ears protected, or else it'll have some bad consequences.
My name is Ty Brown. I've been the head varsity wrestling coach here at Davis High School. This is my 5th year now. Basically, a lot of it is wrestling instruction. Some of it is like life instruction, more times than the wrestling. But it's just about keeping them up when they get down on themselves. A lot of times, if you get in wrestling, sometimes you get losing streaks. You want to get down on yourself, but just trying to keep the kids working hard and keeping their spirits up more than anything else. Just trying to be positive with them. The work ethic, the way we work together. The amount of work you put in during the season. I mean, it's a 4-month season. It spans like basically over 2 different quarters. So I mean, we're competing and traveling during like the holiday seasons when other teams are just lounging. We're down in Fresno, or we're here, or we're there. Kids are having to make weights. They're not getting able to eat a whole bunch at the holiday seasons and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different stuff I think that makes wrestling unique. I think one of them is just it's the last true combat sport in high school. And there's not a group on the campus that works harder than them. When the season starts, I think we always try to look and see what our talent group is. I think coming into this year, I was even more optimistic than even other years. I'm expecting this team to produce at least 3, if not 4 section qualifiers. And like I said, Philip Toy is a returning league champion. He was a league champion as a sophomore, only his 2nd year wrestling at the varsity level last year. So he's defending the crown. He's 1-0 right now in league competition. So next week is Laguna Creek this Wednesday. So here's another chance to see. If you could definitely buy a hat from we have our coach D. He actually got these hats made up. They say Blue Devil Wrestling. They're $15 each. They're flex fit, so they're pro style fit. You come out to the wrestling meet, you're just walking around school, you're walking around town, people, you have that on. Just let people know you're supporting Blue Devil Wrestling. Like I say, wrestling's like a really, really crazy, funky community. People are really, really tight. We really respect the people that come out and support.